Hey there, thank you for watching. So today I wanted to film a video on a get ready with me holiday event look. I show you how I did my makeup here and my outfit. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's go ahead and get started. Ignore my stuffy nose, but first we're starting off with a primer using the NYX Angel Veil Primer, blending it in with my fingers to warm up the product. A primer is really going to help our foundation stay on all day, fill in those pores, cover those dry patchy areas, so your skin looks nice and smooth before you apply your foundation. Next, going in with one of my favorite foundations, Hello Flawless, in the color I'm All the Rage Beige, haha. Using a Real Technique sponge to get that airbrush look and blending it all over the face, really pressing it into the skin, blending down towards the neck so there are no harsh lines. Moving on to the eyes, I am using a color corrector to really cancel out those purpley under eye hues I've got going on. This one is by Naked Skin in the color Peach, and then just blending it out with my Real Technique sponge. Over top of that, I am using the Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light Warm, using this as a face brightener as well and highlighting the darker areas of my face where a shadow would normally cast. So this is just going to bring those certain areas of my face forward. I really wanted to conceal those extra areas that I had some redness going on, my pimples, so I just dotted on top of it with my concealer and just really blended it out with my Real Technique sponge. Then going in with my current favorite translucent powder. This is the No Color Powder by RCMA. Completely dipping in my brush into the jar and just tapping on the product underneath my eyes. This way it can help with preventing fallout because we are going to be using dark colors today. Also, it will set my concealer. My smile lines create creases around my mouth, so I notice whenever I set it with powder that doesn't happen. So that's what I'm doing here. I will have every product and brush I use linked down below, but moving on to the Master Palette by Mario using our first transition shade Lula with a big fluffy blending brush and really working that into the crease / upper brow bone, sweeping back and forth until you have that blown out transition color. Next, picking up Violetta with a more dense blending brush, starting on the outer edge and working my way into the crease. So when using dark colors, you have to be careful and more precise or it could end up looking muddy and we don't want that. So you start off with as little product as possible and slowly build up the color. And if you notice here, I'm trying to make that outer V of my eye a lot more darker so it could give it a lifted look. For the lash shadow color, I'm using Fifth Ave, which is a really pretty golden shimmer, and just patting it onto the lid, making sure not to bring it up a little too high. But I really love this color for the holidays. I really love golden shimmers for any time of the year. Here I am just taking a clean blending brush and just really blending everything together, making sure it looks nice and seamless. Next, I'm sweeping all of that translucent powder off. Next, moving on to eyeliner. I haven't been feeling the super crazy bold wing lately. I don't know why. I just want to keep it simple and do a straight line today. Next, moving on to brows, using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, starting on the outer portion of my brow. I draw that out first. I just draw out the brow shape first, then I slowly start to fill in the rest of my brow. I don't know, I like my brows to look a little bit more natural. I don't want my entire brow to look like it's been drawn in, so that's the technique I use. And here I'm just curling my eyelashes with an eyelash curler before I apply my mascara. And here I am applying a million coats of mascara to my eyelashes, making sure that they're separated, making sure that they're long, making sure that they're thick and dark and luscious. Here I'm adding eyeliner to my lower lash line just on the outer half of the eye. And I took the eyeliner down a little further using a pencil brush. Next, I'm really just tight lining that lower lash line with the color Violetta that we used earlier, so it looks all seamless together. Next, I am using my favorite false lashes. These are the KOKO Goddess lashes, and I'm using this duo eyelash glue. At first, when I tried this out, I didn't like it, but after a couple tries, I actually really like this eyelash glue. And I am just applying it on with tweezers.
Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with bits and
Next, for bronzer, I'm using MAC Give Me Sun, and here I'm not focusing so much on the contouring. I'm really just focusing on adding more color to the skin, and I love this bronzer for the summer, winter, fall, spring, all year round.
up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys.
Moving on to blush, using Rose Spritz from the Jaclyn Hill palette, just applying color to my cheeks and all over the face.
Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
For highlight, I'm using Prosecco Pop from the Jaclyn Hill palette, applying this with a fan brush to the tops of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow.
Joy to the world, the Lord He is come. Let earth receive her King.
I know my palette's a little messy, so I'm just using the shade from the Anastasia Contour palette to contour my nose. At first, I applied it a little too heavy, so I just rubbed it out with my fingers, and then it was good to go.
And heaven and heaven and nature
Okay, so moving on to lips, I am using MAC lip liner in the color Spice, just outlining the rim of my lips and filling them in just around the corners.
Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy.
Next, using my current favorite lip gloss, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in the color Kristen, and just going over the lip liner. So this completes the makeup look, and I already curled my hair earlier, so I'm just running my fingers through it and kind of just shaking out my roots so it's not so flat, and moving on to my outfit. So I got this really pretty red lace dress from Francesca's. I didn't care if I had nowhere to wear to. I had to get it for Christmas. Also got the black necklace and jacket from there as well. And I got these black tights from Target. So this is how the dress looks on. It is off the shoulder, which is my favorite. It has a tan lining, which I thought was flattering, and it goes to the mid-thigh. It cinches in around the waist, and it actually shows off a little bit of skin. So the back is a zip-up, and I just paired it with a black oval necklace, simple black tights, and a classic black heel. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And thank you so much for watching.